Hi everyone, today I'm going to do an updated review on two liquid foundation that provides medium to full coverage, and hopefully after watching this review I can help you guys decide which foundation is right for you. As you all know, I have pretty bad scarring, so I really need a good coverage foundation that still looks natural at the same time. I also have a combination skin type that tends to be really oily on the T-zone right there. So I need a long wearing makeup, because who wants the makeup to fade during the day? No one really. And I also have pitted scars, and if you don't know what pitted scar is, it's an indented scars. And because I have this type of scarring, I need to use a makeup primer to prevent the foundation in filling in those scars. My all-time favorite is the Lancome La Base Pro. The reason is simple: it does the job, it's lightweight, and also it doesn't cost me any breakouts. I did a review on this primer quite a long while ago, and I will post the link on the description box below so you guys can check that out. And I think the review was about 4 years ago. And yes, it is still my favorite until today. So the first foundation I have here is a Revlon Colorstay for combination or oily skin type. It looks like that. This one comes for normal or dry skin type as well. The combination or oily skin formulation helps absorb the oil and controls the shine, and the normal or dry skin formulation provides hydration for the skin. It gives a medium to full coverage, and it's a semi-matte or satin matte finish. A lot of people think that this foundation looks cakey. Well, first of all, if you apply it correctly, it won't look cakey. It does feel heavy if you apply lots of it. If you have a pretty good skin, you probably won't need a lot of this foundation. You can mix it with a moisturizer or MAC Fix Plus, which is this one. This is a mixing medium, and it will thin the formula a bit. Not only it will look natural, it will also gives you more of a dewy finish. The packaging is also improved. When it first came out, it doesn't come with a pump, which makes it really hard to control how much you want to use, and most likely you'll end up using more than you need to, which then again contributes the looking cakey foundation. But now they come with a pump, so it gives more control, and that's great. Okay, so applying this foundation can be quite tricky as well. It dries very quick, so you want to apply it section by section and blend it away straight away, because if you leave it on your skin for too long, it will be very hard to blend. And it has its pro though, because the formula dries very quick. You can use this foundation as a concealer too. So what you want to do once you apply the foundation all over your face, you can, just hang on, you can grab a brush like that. That's a stippling brush, or a brush like this. This one is just like a small rounded brush. Basically, the denser it is, the more coverage you get. You just have to make sure you blend it away really good, otherwise it will look cakey. Or you can even use a brush like that. This is actually a blending brush for eyeshadows, and you can also use a concealer brush. And what you want to do, you grab this and then you get your foundation and just focusing on the area where you want to have more coverage. In my case, I have a really crazy amount of scars around there, so I will dab it on and leave it there for about 8 to 10 seconds and then blend them away. This way you are actually allowing the foundation to thicken up, so it will give you more coverage. And yes, it will be a bit hard to blend because it dries really quick, but it will work. You just have to pretty much put a little bit more effort in it. And I also found this foundation to be long lasting, approximately around 10 to 12 hours wear. The second foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. That's the packaging. The coverage is buildable. You can go from medium to full coverage. Compared to the Revlon Colorstay, this provides a little bit more coverage and is also thicker in consistency. It gives matte finish. If you have combination or oily skin type, this will work wonder for you. But if you have a dry skin type, this can be a nightmare because it will make your skin look so dry and flaky. It doesn't feel as heavy as a Revlon, and it doesn't dry as quick as a Revlon Colorstay. So you can kind of dab the foundations all over your face and then blend them away. And this foundation also is oil-free and non-comedogenic, which is very important if you have sensitive skin. In terms of a staying power, I find that this foundation is slightly more long-lasting than the Revlon Colorstay. I would say approximately 12 to 14 hours wear. Here I also have the foundation that most people compare to the Revlon Colorstay, and this one is a MAC Studio Fix Fluid. In my opinion, this foundation cannot really be compared to the other two just because this is not a long wearing makeup. In terms of coverage, the Estee Lauder and the Revlon Colorstay definitely gives you more coverage than this one. I also find that this foundation slides and fades very easily. And the good thing about this though is the finish. It gives you a dewy finish. I like that, but to me, coverage and staying power really matters. So if I have to choose between the three foundations, I would definitely give this one a miss. Now comes to the other question. Which one will I choose? The Estee Lauder or the Revlon Colorstay? Well, it depends. In summer, I will use the Estee Lauder Double Wear just because it will help hold the makeup better during that, you know, hot and humid weather. And in winter, where I don't really get too oily, I will wear the Revlon Colorstay just because it gives more of a healthier looking effect with that, you know, dewy finish. And with the three foundations, they all oxidize, so you guys want to make sure when you get you get one shade lighter than your skin tone, just because when it's oxidized it can turn darker. And also with any foundations, especially the long wearing foundations, you want to make sure you remove it completely at the end of the day and make sure that there is no residue left behind. Alrighty, so that's the review for today. I hope this video has helped you guys. If you have any comments, you can leave it in the comment box below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.